We must reach the Soultree, but first we must ensure the humans are safe from the twilight.
Skylord! The Twilight Cursed are attacking!
It's here already. Fear not. We will defend you. Fellow Skylord, take command of the human armies. Repel the Twilight creatures on Titan's wall. I will aid you once I've gathered enough power from these wells.
Hello, this is Lucario and welcome to another one of my vidreps. And today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be doing some PvE instead. PvE, yes, player versus environment. And today we're going to have a little speedrun on Soultree. I won't pretend that this is the fastest speedrun possible. I'm sure many people could do a little better with their micro and cut off a few seconds off my time, but if you follow my strategy, you will be able to finish Soultree in 11:36. Yes, that is in fact the time on this vidrep. 11:36, which is pretty fast. Mostly because they just came out with this new card, Army Monument, which basically breaks the map and makes it so much easier to complete. Anyway, this part is pretty basic. Just get your nightguard to get some damage on the enforcers and kill them as fast as possible, so that you can grab your wells here. It's very important not to grab your wells too early. You must grab them only after you finish the first wave, when you have around 220 power or so. Because if you build your wells too early, this wave will, instead of attacking the wall, will go straight to your wells. So that's very important. And now we have all our large defenders ready on the wall. You need a little tiny bit of micro here. Make sure you get these guys on the wall to shoot the Twilight archers, because those are the only guys that can actually hurt your defenders badly. So that's what you need to be doing. See, as you can see, I'm focusing all these guys on the archers, killing them one by one. Getting my nightguard to help out a little. And oh yeah, you might be wondering why I'm doing PvE, since I'm not a PvE player. I much prefer playing PvP. Well, recently, in the latest patch, since they released the army element of conversion, I've been playing PvE maps to get as many battle tokens, Battleforge tokens as possible, so I can get upgrade 3 on every single card I own. And that's been going pretty well. I pretty much have, the only thing that's stopping me from making any deck I want right now is Battleforge points. I could get upgrade 3 and everything.
There will be many more. Prepare yourself.
Also, a note, when Viridia starts talking about there will be many more, then you start building your monument, second monument, which will be a shadow orb.
The Twilight returns.
Anyway, since I've been playing PvE this entire time, I thought I might as well do a...
Fall back. Let them come onto the wall.
Might as well show it. Otherwise, it'll go for nothing, and I've been playing Soultree for a really long time already. So...
Now.
It would feel like wasted effort if I didn't show how to do it really fast. See, it's just as the Shadow Monument finishes, then the creeps start getting frozen, which is very important. If the Shadow Monument is built too quickly, it will start hitting the Twilight and attract them, aggro them to the monument, and then you'll die. And this is the cornerstone of the... Well, since Twilight Edition, this has been the cornerstone of any Shadow strategy on Soultree. Just build a Stone of Torment right here. Make sure all the Twilight horrors are within range of it, and the Stone of Torment will pretty much kill every this frozen Twilight army right here. And meanwhile getting my defenders to hit these Twilight fighters a bit, lower the health, because they're out of range of the Stone of Torment. And one more note, if your Stone of Torment can actually attack. If you select it, ask it to attack a unit, it will actually teleport the unit to the Stone of Torment. You should not do this, because it screws up with the freezing, and what will happen is the unit will become unfrozen. So you do not want to use your Stone of Torment to target units, unless you want them unfrozen. Anyway, as you can see, I've already built my resource boosters up. Just as soon as I got enough power, once the Stone of Torment was done, I was already waiting for the resource boosters. Resource boosters, very important on this map. These two resource boosters are equivalent to 1 1/3 of a power well. And of course, getting a lot of power on this map is very important, because you're just trying to speed right through it, finish it as quickly as possible. And once the small units are all dead, I start sending my defenders back to heal at this resource booster over here, in preparation for the second stage of the map, which is to fight through all these Stonekin, and of course the giant Stonekin grinder with it's a promo grinder actually, the giant Stonekin grinder with leadership immunities. Anyway, Well, there isn't really much reason
will
to
take
be
time
playing
to
this map.
recover.
The battle
I
tokens
will
it gives
journey
you
north
aren't
to the
too great
Soultree.
at all.
Keep
I'm saving
defending
for
the Titan's
T3
wall.
right now, Nature Orb,
Viridia,
by the way.
the mortals are not
This
yet
map,
safe.
yeah, doesn't give
What are
too
you
many good
planning?
upgrades. The only ones I can think of that are of
The
any
soul
note
has the
are
power we need. Power the forge cannot
some
give
people
us.
like executors, but more importantly, this map has phase towers. Phase towers, scavengers, those are always useful. Scavengers are always good. And those are pretty much the only two things I can think of right now. And yep. Alright, my monument's almost done. About halfway, little over half done. I'm gonna start moving my large defenders to move with Viridia, all fully healed. Gonna start moving towards the Stonekin.
Stonekin skulk around the Soultree.
So shadow nature.
Send some of your creatures to aid me.
And the first spell I cast is the Breeding Grounds. Oh, and by the way, I destroyed the Stone of Torment just as soon as it